I don't have any existing game. Yes, playthrough in one sitting, got it. I do have some time right now. I can sit. I am indeed in a chair. My butt is on the floor. We're all good. Oof.
Where am I?
Do you feel really sad when people are confused all the time? I just noticed that my monitor's top is really dirty because this game is very, very bright. I am very sorry because I don't know what kind of goofy of a corner I'm in. There we go. Hopefully that didn't look too bad. I feel really, really sad for people that do feel confused because they do have dementia. I tend to get brain fog and to have memory issues, but it's not to a point where like I forget who I am or I forget where I am or who am I. It's more that sometimes forming sentences is bad, especially prevalent during migraines, which I do get quite often. And sometimes in the middle of the sentence, you can forget where your sentence was supposed to go, or you can forget what word should be part of that sentence. I somehow managed to get used to living with that and still convey the meaning that I need to convey. So, heck, when we were doing the tabletop RPG yesterday, Venada said that I can speak pretty well for someone with a migraine, and it's like, yeah, I got a lot of practice with that. I also had some memory issues when I woke up in a hospital when I was a child after I probably died on the operating table because everybody was kind of super relieved that I wasn't a vegetable, at least from the doctors. I'm not too sure what they told to my family, except she lost a lot of blood. I remember that being weird because once again, some part of my head has that really latched on to like basic info that I need, and I'm very thankful of that part of my head because it goes, okay, your mom's name is that, your dad's name is that, this is where you live, this is how old you are, this is what your name is, this is what you're supposed to know. So while I did have some issues with schooling afterwards that I needed to catch up on, and that was probably infection caused because I also caught an infection that did not help with brain function. But despite the fact that I lost all visual memories, all sound memories, all like smells and everything that you need as a person to form a memory, I had like, it was like a computer printout of welcome to this RPG, these are your character backstory sort of thing. So like, I had that, and that's really nice. And I can't imagine how bad it must feel to be so confused where you don't have that. Because, you know, if I woke up in a house and my first thought was, where am I would for some reason just assume that I lived there. I would.
Is this the right place? Ah, Dylan will know. I'll find him.
Ooh. Let's get mesmerized by pretty graphics. Can we understand writing? Gas bill overdue. We'll sort it together.
Overdue? Why hasn't Dylan paid it?
Oh god, I hope that that's not the real address. I really hope that that's not a real address. Well, I mean, it's the developer's game, so if they want to put a real address and have, like, people arrive at their house, that's not my problem, I guess. There is a lot of bills that are overdue. I'm concerned. Is anyone checking up on this woman? Is anyone checking up on this lady? Dentist on the 18th.
Dentist? I don't know where it is.
Yeah, I feel like somebody should actually take
How
her
will
places.
I get there?
You shouldn't just leave a note, you should actually be taking this woman places. She needs help. I wonder if her family knows how bad the situation is. There's some chance that they just cannot have somebody be with her all the time.
I got caught in the rain that day in the park.
Aww, well, at least that's a happy
You offered
memory.
to share your umbrella.
Happy memories
We
are
walked
good.
slowly, even though the rain got heavier.
Even when you're confused and you're slowly dying, having happy memories is good.
It's beautiful, like stepping back in time.
Some cold for my nose. I hope that Dylan isn't imaginary and she isn't just like leaving notes for herself to find somebody that no longer exists.
That's me, but I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, that's you?
I'm not going.
That's you now. I mean, that might be you in the past. You have achievements. You had achievements. Good for you. Don't keep moving this. Yeah, 1975. That's been a while.
That sounds impressive, but I don't think it was me.
Mental note, if I do impressive shit and completely forget about it, just own it. Actually, if somebody just accuses me of having done something impressive, just own it. Live positive.
That was before we met. I look so young.
Probably were so young, Cookie. Everybody was young once.
Why what?
Probably why brain don't work. Why brain don't work, and the brain case just yelling out for help. And you're like, what the fuck?
Dylan? Are you here?
Ooh. 1967. Oh, that was a long while.
I can hear you playing. Where are you?
You know, the only thing that I can say is that judging from the timestamps, I know that losing your memory and dying slowly is sad, but some people are faced with that like really, really early. There's things like childhood dementia even, which is absolutely tragic. She lived a very full life with her possibly husband that also lived a really full life. And she is old now. And while she is forgetting her life because her brain is dying, at this point she still has some happy memories to hold on to, which is nice. And just the fact that she doesn't remember shit doesn't mean that she didn't do that shit that she no longer remembers. It's a beautiful life. It is a nice life. And even though end of life is not nice, it was a nice life.
He can't have seen it yet.
What did the note
Hasn't drawn
even
the
say?
heart.
Oh, I love you.
He can't have seen it yet.
Yeah. Dylan
He
might
hasn't drawn
have
the heart.
died.
Your brother almost made you late that day.
Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. I am not too sure whether there is a health practitioner that knows that she is like this. And I am pretty sure that her husband is dead. I would say that there needs to be more systems in place in order to check up on people that might be unwell and to keep track of people, especially old people. But honestly, even in the country where I'm currently living in, which she obviously also currently lived in because that envelope said London, it's hard to get healthcare even for the really most necessary shit. It's good to have support structures. I have a feeling that I would be left like this woman because the only one that I do have is my husband. I do have my family, which I sorta still keep in contact with. I do have some online friends. So hopefully if I started slipping, somebody would notice. But that's what I would be relying on, and that's not the best. Because it's far too easy for people to just slip away.
What a lovely surprise. Our little bistro.
That was probably a really old note.
Oh, what time is it? I should get ready, put my makeup on. Pretty color. You bought me this in Paris. It's locked. It's locked.
I wonder if they locked the toilet for her own safety. Or whether somebody else is actually in the house with her. I would feel a lot better
I
if
need the toilet.
somebody is in the
I'll
house.
go now before I meet Dylan.
That is not the toilet.
Was it this way? They look the same. I can't... Oh, how silly.
At the very least, you didn't go into the cupboard.
Oh no, Harisuni, which door is it?
I mean, if somebody takes care of you, they will clean your pants. It is okay.
Oh, please.
But that's the question, is anybody taking care of her? That's the important bit.
Where did that hole come from? It's locked.
Oh, the toilet door was locked.
It's too late. I couldn't remember.
Oh hey, at least you did find it eventually.
Dylan... He's not there.
Are you feeding yourself,
Please put the
woman?
kettle on.
Is anybody feeding you? That is my question. Is anybody taking care of you? I'm concerned.
It smells like roses. Oh, one of those time counting things. I have one of these too.
Yeah, that one is probably Dylan's. You wrote yourself a lot of notes anybody else ever inside the house with you? This is important. Because if nobody is, I have a feeling that you're gonna starve sometime soon. Oh, it's the 14th. We apparently missed the whole day. That's really not good. I'm having trouble locating that phone myself.
Sunita, it's Maria from the care agency. I've been ringing all morning. Please pick up the phone. Sunita?
Okay, she does have...
Remember, I have a key, so I'll let myself in.
She does have a care, that's good.
Who was that? How does she know my name? She said she's coming for me.
Oh, 1995?
I'll wait for Dylan.
You have unopened emails? From 1995? That sounds like a problem. Finally created an email address for myself, so I'm writing to you from America. The tour's going well, though I miss you very much. What happened? I heard the event was a disaster, all those months of work. If you weren't confident presenting, I could have rearranged my schedule and stepped in. We should talk. Probably your memory's slipping. Heard that you're retiring. Are you alright? What about your research? I'm so shocked. Has Dylan convinced you to start a family? You don't have to give up everything. Wait. Her graduation was 1975. Picture of Dylan was from 1967. Email is from 1996. She would have been like 45 at that point. Isn't that a bit late for a family? I mean, good on you if you can still get pregnant, but that is amazing if you can. Honestly. I don't know if you're still picking up your emails, so I'll try and give Dylan a call and we'll try and get together or something.
What does class mean, disaster? He always made things difficult, but I could never say anything.
I mean, I suppose this has been going on for about 6 years at this point. On behalf of the whole faculty, I want to thank you for your peerless contributions of the research and standing of this university. Your work has left a mark on the institution and field of cosmology. I speak for myself and all of your colleagues when I say that we're grateful to having had the opportunity to work with you on a personal and professional level. Thanks for everything. We wish you all the best for your retirement and managing your condition.
What condition? I'm fine.
Not
I'll call him. It's just a misunderstanding.
Not remembering that you have a brain condition might be a good thing.
Sunita, it's Maria from the care agency. I've been ringing.
Well, at the very least, we can't actually remember how to call him, so we can't cause ourselves any issues. That's good.
I will be there soon. Remember, I have a key.
Who was that? How does she know my name? She said she's coming for me. I should go, but I'll wait for Dylan.
You know, one thing that I don't understand is if she has a care agency, they have seen the state that her house is in. They have seen that she hasn't been paying her bills. Surely they should have taken care of that. I'm not saying that the care agency is responsible for providing the money to pay her bills, but they sure should be paying her bills if she cannot remember how to pay her bills. I'm just wondering what the shit can we even do in the house. Also wondering how much care is she receiving. Apparently at some point we were able to play this, that's good. That's some sheet music reading capabilities. Darling Sunny, just a short note. Thank God for hotel stationery, otherwise I would never know where I am on tour. I'm missing you desperately. Still haven't parted ways with this level of a cold? Hope you're feeling better than I am. That was from 1972. That's a very long time.
I should phone Dylan. Is he okay?
I couldn't read that letter, let me just... Dearest darling Sunny, your last letter found me tired. But something by the promise of seeing you. I am in hospital. I must... Even French cuisine does not infiltrate these walls, alas. No need to hurry to my bedside, although it's nothing I would like more. Don't read the papers to exaggerate. I'm a little tired, that is all. I'm just creating more inventive ways to get out of touring. What lengths I will go to. Thing is, this is 72.
I should phone Dylan. Is he okay?
I mean, 72. He was still alive in 1996. Still 72. There's darling Sunny. I am writing whilst sipping a rather delicious Malbec while enjoying the hubbub of the Canal Saint Martin. His writing is really hard to read. A rare moment of repose. Of course, I tell you this only in the hope that you will be so envious of missing me so terribly that you wish to me? Okay, so the touring was going well at that point. He did get married. I suppose he had his own health
glad
issues.
He's back now. He is, isn't he? It's lonely here without him.
I am wondering, why does the care agency allow her to keep things that can trigger bad memories? I would hide that away. Can't have her calling dead people or calling people that wished her a good retirement. Like, they did implement some helpful things, like today is X day, but honestly, this woman needs a lot more help than what she's getting.
Should I take them? I don't feel sick. They can't be for me.
Well, I hope somebody's making sure that she's taking her meds. Once again, not my responsibility, game.
I don't want to fall. It's locked.
Somebody should definitely remove that rug. Just an idea. At least we still remember where the toilet is at the moment. It's not who our carer is. I'm also wondering if the carer is here yet.
Okay, you show me then, clever clogs.
That's no fun, Dylan. You have to find it yourself.
As you wish,
There's
Professor.
sugar in my coffee.
Not yet, I'm not.
Bah, it's just a matter of time. So, guide me to this star.
It's not a star, but alright. First, find Pegasus towards the bottom of the map.
Pegasus. Ah, got it.
Its body is a giant box tipped on its corner, and the top left corner of the box is Alpharats.
Oh god, my cat's actually pushing the door open. That's amazing. Gonna get yourself stuck here.
This one?
That's it!
Hey, I'm getting good at this.
That is a jellyfish.
Now count 2 stars up and follow along to the right. From there to Andromeda.
All right. So, what am I looking at?
Some would think that's very far
The
away.
Andromeda Galaxy. It's 2.65 million light years away, and you can actually see it with the naked eye on a clear night.
Imagine that. Wow, you must show me properly. Sonny, do you think there could be another you and me in Andromeda looking back at us?
Maybe. You know, my Liyla auntie used to tell me the stories of the gods and the stars, but I can't really remember them now.
Well, at least you can still remember something. It's the little things that count. I'm gonna turn on my candle. Because it's the little things that count, and ow! Hurt my finger. Yeah, not too bad. Actually cut myself on tarot cards.
What was I doing? Oh yes, Dylan. Where is he?
I mean, watch me have like the most non-dangerous thing ever as like a side gig and still injure myself. So it's reading with a slash of blood.
Must give them a ring. I haven't spoken to them in ages.
Yeah, I thought so. It's Dylan stuff. Is that your hand in his hand? I think he's just crossing his hands. So you were an accomplished person and your husband was an accomplished person. That is amazing. I don't see that ever anymore. Around my friend group, that is. I am pretty sure that accomplished people still do exist. It's just, it's
Maybe he's
hard.
taking a bath. Not in here. Where are you?
Do you like how apparently your brain tricks you?
So, Sonny to the
The hearing
cosmologist.
sounds?
How about a coffee? There's a cafe over there.
I miss
Well,
cafes.
if that's the way the umbrella's going, maybe I should. A cup of tea would be nice. I hope Dylan's put the kettle on. Not going that way.
I am pretty sure that that is your kitchen. Oh no, this is your kitchen. That might be why this room was locked the last time. They don't want you to injure yourself.
Maybe we can get a takeaway tonight. Then we don't have to cook.
I had a takeaway today. I haven't in a very long time, but I had a curry and I still have like half left. It's really nice. Buy peaches.
We always need more peaches.
No more peaches.
But Dylan loves peaches.
Maybe somebody should remove the buy peaches note. Lunch in
Who
here.
is leaving these notes? Why are they telling me what to eat? I can decide for myself. I don't like cheese. So bland. Dylan knows that. Why would he make me cheese? Maybe he's getting forgetful. I don't like cheese. So bland. Dylan knows that.
Just assume
Why
that
would he make
Dylan's
me
dead.
cheese?
I mean, I can't tell that
Maybe
to a
he's
person
getting
that has no
forgetful.
memory. Ham
That's
went off.
silly. I bought ham yesterday.
Do not use the stove. Your lunch is in the fridge.
I shall use the stove if I want to. Who is Maria?
You should have some stove locks, honestly. Well, I mean, at least she
Perhaps
just spaced
now the
out.
tour is over, we could start trying.
Let's wait. Just until my research is finalized.
Don't tell me that you waited until 46 when you two actually wanted children.
It's locked.
Congratulations on your place in Cambridge. Wow, she was an impressive person.
I miss her stories. I should visit her soon. Which year was that? We look older.
You probably look even older if you look at yourself in the mirror. You're probably pretty old. Ooh. Boobs.
A clear sky. Perfect.
Show me one with a story, Liyla auntie.
All right. Let's start with an easy one. This is Taurus, the bull. Look to the east.
I don't know where
Can
east
you
is.
find the star at the tip of one of the horns?
I think it's this way.
Okay, I think those are the horns.
Look down to find the star.
Got it.
That's Svaha. She was desperately in love with Agni, the god of fire. But his love was focused elsewhere.
That's sad. But I suppose at least she's a beautiful star now.
True.
Show me another, auntie.
Let's see. This time, I will show you a constellation in the west. It has 3 stars close together. Can you see it?
No, I can't. There are too many.
I honestly don't have any
Don't give up so
equivalently good
easily,
memories.
Sunny. This star's light has traveled so very long.
I'm
just
slightly
so you could
jealous.
see it. Would you want its journey to be wasted?
How long?
Thousands and thousands of years.
Fine, I'll look again.
Look for the brightest star over to the west.
I see it.
Now head straight up, and there will be 3 stars in a row.
I think my parents mostly had TV for a hobby, now that I think about it. I mean, my mother liked music, but I hated it because I was forced to play the piano. And forced to sing, but only in a very specific way.
I see it. What is it called, Auntie?
So I quit.
Prajapati.
Because I couldn't breathe.
One day, Prajapati was chasing one of his daughters. The gods saw and wanted to punish him. They called on Rudra, the god of storms and thunder, and asked him to punish Prajapati. He shot an arrow, which flew fine and true and pierced Prajapati's waist. Those 3 stars you see are Rudra's arrow.
Whoa, how do you know these stories?
When I was your age, Baba took me out to show me how everything that seems to matter doesn't really matter. The stars show us how small we are.
Liyla Auntie? Where did she go?
But at least it seems that now we can see the poster. Oh, damn, this woman had a good life.
He's in the kitchen.
I suppose if I had children, I would have fairly more unique hobbies than my mother did. But I don't think that I'm gonna have children. At the same time, I'm pretty sure that they would lead a sadder life than I did in a way, because I have less. 40! My darling Sunita, I love you more every year.
You always spoil me on my birthday.
It was a while ago, but it shouldn't be like super a while ago. Oh, wow! Well, this is from a while ago. I do dig the 70s wallpaper, though. I actually remember seeing this one in Sims, and I do kind of like it.
What did I come out here for?
I mean, my walls are grey, and I love them for that. I mean, only this room is painted because I couldn't be arsed with all of the other ones, so the other ones are like peachy white, but peachy white is fine. This room is grey, and I really like the atmosphere because I made it just the way that I like it. But I dig the wallpaper. Congratulations to my 2 favorite people. Enjoy your life together and many happy years in this flat.
Errol didn't forget the rings, at least.
Dearest Sunita and Dylan, our thoughts and prayers are with you on your special day.
I wish they could have been here.
You're literally moving in.
So many good friends. It's all a bit of a blur. It didn't rain though, even though Jenna thought it should.
I wonder, was it their wedding or was it Christmas? Or did they have their wedding on their Christmas, or if everything's just blurring together?
Sonny! Sonny, come look at this.
Where would you go if you could go back in time?
If it was possible, I'd stay just here and now. You smiled then, like you knew something. A marvelous secret.
If I could go back... While the air was very unhealthy and it was peak industrialization time, I would love to see all of the occult craze that was happening during the Victorian times. Even though I know that I wouldn't be invited. Because even in 2021, I wouldn't be invited. A lot of those places are very highly gated and only very special people are welcome. Like lodges and shit. Most of them are kind of very misogynistic as well. But if I could observe from the distance, I would love to observe that from the distance. Or just in general, just to like go back down, even just decades, even to like 1970s, 1960s, just to observe how people lived, what their issues were. Because humans are still humans. People are still people, and the person of the past is not that different from the person of the present. Just, I really wish I could observe that, even for like, if we had time machines and I could just pop by to just take in the atmosphere for like 10-20 minutes at a time, I would do that. I don't even need to have conversations with anyone.
I'll set a place for Dylan. He'll be here soon. It's getting late. I'll make us a cup of tea before bed.
When did you drop it on the floor? Hope you're not gonna drop it on the floor again.
I want to know all the stars, Liyla auntie.
We should be heading home now.
No, auntie, just one more, please.
The 7 rishis.
I know, like life in the Mahabharata.
Precisely, Sunni. The rishis were the 7 sages who made the sun rise and warm us with its light.
What else did they do?
Well, first, the rishi married Kritika, the 7 sisters, and they all lived happily in the north sky. Come on, so look north.
North is up,
I'm
right?
looking.
Or is north down?
Can you see
North
the
is
4 in the
up.
box?
Oh, I see it. And 3 going up. 6, 7... What happened to them?
One day, the rishis prepared an offering to Agni, and he emerged from the flames. He instantly fell in love with the sisters.
But he couldn't be with them because they're married.
Exactly.
So what did he do?
He was tormented by his love for the Kritika and took to wandering. One day in the forest, he met Svaha, who loved him, although he didn't know it. She disguised herself as 6 of the 7 sisters.
Did it work? Did he love her forever?
Sadly, no. The rishi thought their wives had been unfaithful and left them.
Nobody was happy.
Not every story can have a happy ending, Sunni. Not even for the gods.
I mean, it depends where you stop the story. Life is long and it's full of ups and downs. Wait, did we sleep in our cupboard? We did, that's kinda sad. Also, that was the thing that I was thinking. Thanks, brain! It is very odd how in the stories of antiquity, people would fall in love based on looks. I break. Sure. Is that blood or lipstick? I can't taste iron. That's lipstick. It's fine. Great brain, me. Yeah. It's like when Hades decides to abduct Persephone, and in this story, people see and they fall in love. Which is such a shallow love. I wouldn't even call it love, it's like infatuation, because looks fail. And you don't know how that person is, and apparently, they normally wouldn't care. What's with the extra piles of sheets there? He needs more care than this.
Why are you never here? I need to know.
Why do you think you have a wedding ring inside your cupboard? That would absolutely terrify me. Red light means bad! At least this is really trippy. Bunkers, New York. I wonder if they took away anything that actually would have reminded her that he died. That is really beautiful, actually. I'm still loving the piano music. I'm just full on jamming out in here. Oh, he disappears. No, the music is over. Please again. Really enjoyed it.
No, you just decided.
I don't want to talk about this. Not when you're like this.
Why did we always come second?
You didn't. You were pressuring me.
We always said, though.
Well, things changed.
Exactly. You changed, but you never told me.
Aw, he wanted a family. I love that music. I don't thought that the game was gonna end, but... God damn, that's some good piano score! Opening prayer. Interesting. Scripture reading. Eulogy. He did die. So was that actually not hidden from her? Because if that's not hidden, that's really sad. But when?
I must be reading this wrong. What's it saying?
Oh, 1999! 45. That's 67. He was 22. At 75, he was... Oh yes, let's just really torture my head with math right now. That is always a good thing to do. Sometimes I feel like I can't do basically. He was 30. You lived for... "54 years. That's on the young side, I guess, but it's pretty good. I think it's the pandemic that really did my head in, because normally you would never disclose that, but a lot of people have lost a lot of people recently. And a lot of other people are left with health issues that may or may not kill them.
I must be reading this wrong. What's it saying?
Can you play piano music? Aw, a song for Sunita. I'm mostly asking because some people, even when they lose everything about themselves, mechanical goes last. So they can perfectly play. World-class composer and concert pianist Dylan Appleby died in the early hours of yesterday morning, according to emergency services. He was involved in a car accident and died on arrival. He wasn't sick, he just had a car accident.
No, you can't be. I can still hear you playing. How did it happen? Why did you leave?
Wasn't your career that would get put on hold.
I stopped touring. What did you want me to do?
I don't know, Dylan, but what I do counts.
What's that supposed to mean?
I didn't mean that. Dylan, wait!
He was 54! How old was she? That is a very old time to try and start a family. Could they even still do it?
He always wanted us to slow down and start a family.
Did you hit your menopause? Was that what was wrong?
And our careers.
Sounds like something you should have disclosed. Thing is, you retired in 96. Died in 1999. That makes no sense. You started having issues in what, 95?
I got confused. I forgot myself. But then you were gone. And I forgot that too.
It It might be kinder to forget.
And confused anymore, Dylan.
It might be kinder to forget.
We can be together now.
Did you just jump through your window?
Now, I remember.
To be fair, jumping from your window is probably a kinder way to go. I'm not too sure that she lived that high, though. I don't know where she lived. I think it was pretty low. That was surprisingly relaxing. I do have questions, though. Try putting this together. Right? Try putting this timeline together. She starts losing her memory at 95. She retires in 96. He storms out and has an accident at 99. He thinks that it's because they didn't start a family. But she was already forgetting things. And she no longer had a career at that point, which means that he had to storm out a lot earlier than the time that he died. And that would make a lot more sense, because she would have been approaching her 50s, closer to 2000s. Even if there was a year difference, she would have definitely been approaching her 50s, and it's kind of hard to get pregnant after you're 40. Not impossible, just actually hard. So when people go, oh, we're gonna start a family, it's normally like 30s, not 50s. Especially, I don't know if the science there has gotten better and there's like more help now. But in 2001, I don't think that there would have been. So I'm not too sure if I'm connecting the events correctly, or if she was just that much younger than him, or that he didn't know that she was having memory issues as well, or that he wanted to have a kid with her while she was having memory issues. That part would have been a bit disturbing. Maybe he wanted a kid to remember her by, but still, at that point, if the person's cognitive abilities are not all there, that wouldn't be fair on them. I did enjoy trying to detangle somebody else's life, though. It was really nice to see somebody else's life, especially a life that was this accomplished and happy. Like, just legitimately happy.